Did you know your entire life as a human being happens between your first breath in and your last breath out? It's that simple, yet that profound. You've probably heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? That famous pyramid. At the very bottom, you have immediate physical survival. Then comes safety, love and belonging, self-esteem, and finally, self-actualization at the top. Interestingly, this structure is incredibly similar to the 7 chakras. In fact, Maslow later added 2 more layers to his model, making it align almost perfectly with the chakra system. Now, let's look at that base layer of the pyramid. Survival. Maslow talks about food, water, and shelter. But if we dig a little deeper, what's even more fundamental than all of those? Oxygen, breathing. Without it, nothing else matters. Maslow himself said if your basic needs aren't met, you can't focus on anything else. It's pointless to talk about love with someone who is freezing to death. First, you have to warm them up. And it's pointless to worry about being warm if you can't even breathe. Everything, absolutely everything, starts with the breath. Considering how essential it is, isn't it strange that we're never really taught how to breathe correctly? We just assume everyone knows how. But that's a huge mistake. Breathing is the foundation of our existence, and mastering it should be one of the first things we learn. But here's the secret. Breathing isn't just about inhaling oxygen. It goes so much deeper than that. In this video, we're going to explore the incredible importance of breath on our spiritual journey, and its massive influence on our physical and emotional health. We'll uncover the nature of what's called prana, this vital life force, and learn how to direct it through our bodies using ancient breathing exercises called pranayamas. This can elevate your consciousness, boost your spiritual energy, and even awaken the legendary Kundalini energy. We'll also reveal the correct way to breathe and the amazing benefits it brings. Stick around until the end, because I'll guide you through some practical exercises you can start using today. In Hindu philosophy, prana is the life force, the vital energy that flows through the entire universe and sustains all life. The word itself means vital breath. This concept isn't unique to Hinduism. You find it everywhere. It's qi in traditional Chinese medicine, ki in Japanese tradition, and mana in Polynesian cultures. For us, prana is our creative life force. The more of this energy we have, the more we can bring our ideas and dreams into reality. With the right techniques, prana can unlock your creativity, sharpen your intuition, and supercharge your ability to manifest, even guiding you toward spiritual enlightenment. In yoga, our anatomy isn't just physical. We have multiple subtle bodies. According to ancient texts, we have a physical body and 4 subtler ones. The pranic or energy body is much finer than the physical one, and the mental body is even subtler than that. Each layer gets more refined as it gets closer to your true essence, your spirit. Prana is the bridge connecting your physical body to your spirit. But for most of us, bad habits and energetic blockages have weakened this connection, stopping us from fully tapping into our true selves. Simply put, without prana, there's no life in the material world. In Hindu culture, they say death is simply prana leaving the body. Think of prana as the life force circulating through you, and your breath is the vehicle that carries it. Just like a well-maintained car gets you where you need to go, optimal breathing allows prana to flow freely, energizing your entire system and deepening your connection to your spirit. So, when you work on your breath, you're literally optimizing the life force within you. But prana isn't just in the air, it's everywhere. We get it from the earth through the food we eat, from water when we drink, from the air when we breathe, and from fire through the energy of the sun. You can increase your prana by eating natural, fresh, unprocessed foods. The same goes for water. There's a world of difference between water from a natural spring and regular tap water. Some people even practice creating vortices in water to restructure and revitalize it. And, of course, sunlight is a huge source. Spending time outdoors allows us to absorb its energy, which regulates our internal clocks and boosts our mood. Of all these sources, the most crucial and constantly available one is the air we breathe. We have unlimited access to it. Prana is the divine spark in everything, and through our breath, we can learn to manage and distribute this energy throughout our bodies, revitalizing ourselves and raising our consciousness. With breathing techniques known as pranayamas, you can learn to consciously move and increase your prana. Prana means life force, and yama means control. So, pranayama is the control of your life force through breath control. So, where does this energy flow? It circulates through about 72,000 channels in your body called nadis. Think of them as an intricate network of energy highways. If you have any blockages, your nadis aren't working properly, and the energy gets stuck. 3 of these nadis are especially important for spiritual growth: Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna, which we'll explore more later. By using your breath, you can consciously influence and change the prana flowing through you. This is why learning to breathe correctly is the foundation for better health and a higher state of consciousness. By increasing your amount of prana, you enhance your power to manifest your desires in the physical world. The more energy you have, the easier it becomes. So, are you ready to learn the correct way to breathe and transform your life? Let's dive into the practical exercises. Hello and welcome back to the channel. As many of you already know, we've talked a lot about how everything is energy. Whether you call it prana, chi, or ki, mastering the art of managing this energy gives us incredible creative power. By accumulating prana and clearing out energetic blockages, we raise our vibration. When we vibrate at higher, more positive levels, we naturally attract situations and people that align with those higher frequencies. Think about it. More energy means greater focus and attention, which are absolutely essential for any kind of manifestation. For instance, when you re-practicing the law of assumption acting, as if your desire is already a reality, a higher level of prana makes your visualizations clearer and more potent. This shortens the gap between seeing it in your mind and holding it in your hand. So, where do we start? The first and most crucial step to boosting your prana and clearing blockages is simple. Breathe correctly. And I don't just mean during meditation, but all day, every day. The key is diaphragmatic breathing. The diaphragm is that big, dome-shaped muscle under your lungs. When you inhale correctly, it contracts and moves down, creating space for your lungs to fill completely. As you exhale, it relaxes and moves up, helping to push the air out. Now, this isn't just about getting more oxygen. Anatomically, the diaphragm is a fascinating divider. Above it, you have your heart, lungs, and brain, the organs for immediate survival, managed by the sympathetic nervous system, our fight or flight response. Below it, you find the liver, kidneys, stomach, and intestines organs for long-term health, like digestion and detoxification, governed by the parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest state. This division is no accident. It's a brilliant design. The diaphragm acts as a physical and functional barrier, directing energy where it's needed most. When you're a chest breather, you're mostly expanding your chest. This activates the sympathetic nervous system, putting your body on high alert. Your heart rate goes up, muscles tense, and your mind races. It's a state of stress, cutting off energy to your abdominal organs and hindering vital long-term processes. Over time, this can contribute to chronic health issues. In contrast, when you breathe with your diaphragm, it flattens as you inhale. This downward movement not only fills your lungs efficiently, but also gently massages your liver, stomach, pancreas, and intestines. This diaphragmatic massage boosts blood circulation, aids your digestive system, and supports your lymphatic system, which is crucial for immunity. It's a natural, powerful technique for total physical and emotional well-being that we've often forgotten in our fast-paced world. When you breathe diaphragmatically, keeping your chest still, something amazing happens. Your nervous system gets a signal to calm down. The fight or flight response powers down, and the rest and digest system kicks in. This simple shift signals to your brain that everything is okay. It sharpens your focus, changes your brainwave patterns, reduces anxiety, and boosts your levels of consciousness and prana. Want to check your breathing? Lie down and place one hand on your lower belly and the other on your chest. As you breathe in, your belly should rise while your chest stays relatively still. If you notice your chest moving more, gently guide your breath lower. Pay attention to this throughout your day. Over time, diaphragmatic breathing will become your natural default, making a huge difference in your energy, awareness, and overall quality of life. Now that we understand the power of daily diaphragmatic breathing, let's dive into specific pranayamas to elevate our internal prana. You might remember we've talked about the nadis or energy channels. There are three that are fundamental: Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. Ida is the feminine energy channel running along the left side of your spine. It governs mental functions and emotions and is associated with the cooling energy of the moon. Pingala is the masculine channel on the right side. It regulates vital bodily functions and is linked to the warming energy of the sun. Sushumna is the central and most important channel running straight up the spine. It is the main highway for prana to reach the higher energy centers and is key for the awakening of Kundalini energy. When Ida and Pingala are balanced, energy can flow freely up the Sushumna. These two channels are also connected to your nostrils, Ida to the left and Pingala to the right. You might have noticed that throughout the day, your breathing naturally alternates dominance from one nostril to the other, usually in cycles of 1 to 2 hours. When your left nostril is more open, Ida is dominant. You might feel calm, passive, or need rest, but if it's imbalanced, it can lead to laziness or sadness. When your right nostril is dominant, Pingala is in charge. You'll feel dynamic, ready for action, and goal-oriented. But an excess can manifest as anxiety, stress, or insomnia. Then there's that magical, fleeting state when both nostrils are flowing equally. This means energy is moving through Sushumna. You feel a calm, peaceful, yet active and dynamic sense of fulfillment. It's a state most of us rarely experience. Sushumna is the only channel that reaches all the way to our highest energy center, the crown chakra. At the base of the spine resides Kundalini, a potent creative force. When awakened through spiritual practice, it ascends through Sushumna, opening the upper chakras. Reaching the third eye amplifies intuition, and its arrival at the crown is considered the pinnacle of self-realization, a union with the divine. To achieve this balance, we can practice Nadi Shodhana or alternate nostril breathing. It's a simple technique to calm the nervous system and balance both sides of your body and mind. Sit comfortably with a straight back. Use the thumb and ring finger of one hand. Close your right nostril and inhale through the left for a count of 4. Hold your breath for 4. Exhale through the left for 4. Hold the breath out for 4. Now close the left nostril and inhale through the right for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale through the right for 4. And hold out for 4. That's one full cycle. Doing this for just 3 to 5 minutes can work wonders. With our channels balanced, we're ready to elevate our prana through the central Sushumna channel. This next technique not only recharges you, but also encourages the rise of Kundalini energy. Here's what you do. Inhale deeply through your nose for 8 seconds. As you breathe in, imagine a bright energy prana rising from the base of your spine, up through your central channel, all the way to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. Now hold the breath for 3 seconds, keeping your focus locked on that third eye point. Then, as you exhale, don't worry about the count. Just imagine that energized prana flowing down and into your heart center. Visualize that life force reaching your heart and expanding outwards, filling you with a profound sense of bliss and abundance. The inhalation should be a complete yogic breath. Start by filling your belly, then your chest, and finally the very top of your lungs, feeling your collarbones rise. You can set different intentions with this breath. You could simply intend to fill yourself with prana, directing it through your chakras to identify and release any blockages. You can also supercharge this practice with affirmations. For example, I love myself. As you inhale for 8 seconds, mentally repeat, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, while visualizing the energy rising to your third eye. Hold for 3 seconds, focusing your attention there. Then, as you exhale towards your heart, repeat, I love myself, one more time. And truly feel that love expanding through your entire being, connecting you to your higher self. You can do this with any affirmation, desire, or goal. By doing this, you're energizing your intentions with prana. Bringing your attention to the third eye connects you to your spirit, and directing it to the heart allows it to ripple out into the quantum field. Through resonance, what you desire will be drawn to you effortlessly. Practice this for about 5 minutes, a few times a day, perhaps before your meditation. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. I hope this information has been useful and enriching for you. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing.